Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Tune FM, music streaming project on Hedera blockchain, gets $50 million capital commitment. Nice. Okay, and just listen to the actual subheading as well. The news comes just after 8 months of Tune FM sharing that it had raised $20 million in a funding round. So it sounds like they've got this $50 million on top of the $20 million. Beautiful, absolutely amazing. So, Tune FM, project built on Hedera. Looking like what they're getting, it's looking like it's going to be a very serious project if you're getting this kind of funding, definitely. And who are granting this funding? The Global Emerging Markets Group. So, real serious here to me. This shows a lot of promise for this project. It shows that companies are taking it very seriously. And I can understand why, because this is something that's going to revolutionize, streaming. And, I did a video about this before when I was talking about streaming. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but there's a lot of issues with artists in terms of getting paid and stuff because of streaming. If any of you guys are aware of this, but when things turn from, digital, from like physical purchases and stuff to like digital streaming and stuff, it really messed the music industry up. And so there's been a lot of problems now because the way they calculate streams and stuff like that, some artists don't think it's really fair. And it's like, well, who, says what a stream is worth? How do we define that kind of thing? How do we define it from someone being different to like physically buying a copy of a single or anything like that? So there's been a lot of issues. And so what they're trying to do here is like they're trying to basically make it more streamlined in regards to artists getting paid and that kind of thing. And so this is something a lot of artists in the industry are going to get behind, because of course this is something that's going to help them getting paid. So I can see already why it's got more funding. As I say, for me, the thing for this, more importantly, is obviously it's built on Hedera. So if this is getting that kind of funding, it's looking to me like this is going to be a very successful project. Now, obviously, that's not guaranteed. Something could go wrong or anything like that. But if you're getting this kind of funding, you got to understand, when you're talking like $20 million, $50 million, they're not just giving that kind of money out willy-nilly, right? Like they're obviously looking at the prospects. They're probably listening to the pitch of the company. They've showed them what they think they can do, showed them the technology, etc., etc. And they believe in it, right? They think, yeah, this looks very promising. We're happy to get on board. So to me, to get that kind of funding twice over, to me, it just shows that this must have a lot of potential. And as I say, I can completely see why. So to me, thinking about this future-wise, if this really does pan out the way it's looking, this could be massive. This could be absolutely massive. So this could be one of the big value builders for HBAR potentially, if this really does take off. And as I say, I kind of get it already why I think it would, because I think a lot of music artists are going to get behind this. There's so much issues in terms of getting paid and stuff like that, that getting with this project, getting behind this project, it's just going to be more beneficial for them. So they're going to want this. It's also going to make better relationships with the fans to the artist as well, because there can be things that they can do to try and get more funding from the fans. So in terms of support, so they could maybe say, hey, for $10, I'm willing to give you guys a personal message or something like that kind of thing, or we could have a 10-minute conversation, that kind of thing. So there's other ways they can try and leverage, their relationship with the fans. And so the fans might feel like they've got a bit of a, deeper connection to them if they feel that's worth that value for money. So, this is where these kind of things can really improve an artist's, revenue streams and things like that, and just getting them paid more fairly. So I'm all for it. But as I say, the main thing for me is that if this is successful, this is something that's going to bring a lot of value to Hedera. So the fact that they're getting this kind of money to really build up their project and really make sure it goes well and make sure that they've got the right kind of funding to do it properly, that's what to me shows the promise of this project. That to me gives me a lot of confidence that this should be a successful project. So as I said, there's no guarantees. It could go, could go belly up later on, but it's looking very promising. So to me, I'm really looking forward to seeing this project, really get released and seeing how it does. I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on it, but very positive news to see here. So I'm really excited to see what they can do. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.